Following is a presentation of the New England School of Communication in partnership with the Bangor Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Scott Lucas, Chief of the Bangor Fire Department. Each member of our department share a goal of providing excellent customer service and emergency response to the residents of and the visitors to the City of Bangor. I'd like to thank you in advance for taking the time to watch this brief video highlighting the services we provide each and every day.
Established in 1815, 19 years before the City of Bangor was incorporated, the Bangor Fire Department has always been committed to the protection of life, property, and the environment by providing a comprehensive response to all emergencies. From the Great Bangor Fire of 1911 to the Masonic Hall Fire of 2004 to present, the Bangor Fire Department's mission has remained the same. The department has grown to over 80 firefighters and medical service personnel at 3 stations. As a response to the growing needs of the city, the emergency medical services now make up to 85% of the calls the Bangor Fire Department responds to.
We're one of the busiest emergency medical services providers in the state of Maine. Even if we don't have an ambulance available, we can send an engine on a call. We can go right into somebody's home that's in cardiac arrest and make a difference.
Male, intoxicated, vomiting, trouble breathing. Again, still alarm, rescue 1, engine 1.
Not all calls are life-threatening, but the men and women of the Bangor Fire Department treat each call as an emergency.
We will go out for anything from a broken ankle to someone in cardiac arrest. It really varies day to day on what you're going to see out there.
We're also doing transfers, which are transporting the patients from hospital to hospital or from wherever their care is to a doctor's appointment.
All firefighters are required to be licensed in the emergency medical services field. They're prepared for any emergency.
Almost everybody here has an emergency medical services license of some kind, whether it's a basic license, an intermediate license, or a paramedic license. It's definitely expanded our roles. We're not just the fire department anymore.
Being a paramedic, we are allowed to start IVs, intubate people, give medicines to people. You know, if we didn't give it to them then, they may not make it to the hospital to be able to get the medicine.
So having all these licensed people definitely helps us do our job a lot better.
The Bangor Fire Department is ready and capable of saving lives, oftentimes going into dangerous situations.
We go from 0 to full throttle at any given moment. 1 minute we could be sitting around eating dinner, and 5 minutes later we could be up to our eyeballs in a working fire.
Each fire is unique. Many burn hotter and faster due to modern building designs and furnishings, but even older homes present different problems.
A lot of Maine is old, and especially Bangor is like old construction. So fires are tough to fight in those type of buildings, but the biggest thing we deal with there is the extreme climate changes from one season to the next.
The weather and building constructions are not the only challenges firefighters encounter. They also face a physical burden.
The added weight of the gear is tremendous. It averages between 50 and 75 pounds depending on what type of weight, what kind of hose you're carrying, what kind of tool you're utilizing. The gear, as you can imagine, is designed to protect us. And in doing that, it holds the heat. You run the risk of heat exhaustion. We are professional athletes of a sort. Physical fitness is paramount.
Firefighters face a number of incidents on a variety of fronts. When a call comes in for extrication, they bring out the heavy rescue unit. Using hydraulic tools like the jaws of life, they can accomplish difficult tasks in seconds.
If you have a person that's traumatized to the point of they may die, you've got to get them out of the car fast, and you've got to have an understanding of how the car is built, what kind of tools you have, and how can you combine the two to get them out fast. We have the ability to cut apart nearly anything they throw at us so that we can take the car off from the victim without taking the victim out of the car.
The Bangor Fire Department is fully prepared for any emergency, by having specialized divisions ready to go at a moment's notice.
We do a lot of confined space rescue work, which is going below ground or in small, tight spaces. Hazardous materials calls, we handle those from time to time. We do have the potential for having collapsed building calls. We might have to shore up the buildings, we might have to dig the people out from wherever they're trapped. There's a whole realm of special incident rescues that we have.
With a large stream and a major river running through and around Bangor, the fire department has a marine unit to tackle any water-related incidents. From ice extrication to fighting a fire by the rivers or rescuing someone who has fallen in, the marine unit saves lives. For more extreme situations, the fire department has special response team medics. These 6 paramedics are nationally certified and join the Bangor Police Department in SWAT operations.
They do all the high-risk warrants. If they know there's weapons involved or a good chance that there's going to be violence, they'll use the special response team. We do barricaded subjects if someone takes a hostage. A lot of times you're laying down or can't stand up. You learn how to do everything under fire, they call it. We don't function as police officers, but we need to understand what they do, where they're going to be moving, how they're going to be moving to stay out of harm's way. Our ultimate assignment is to the well-being of the police officers.
The Bangor Fire Department is also home to a mobile command unit. One of 4 in the state of Maine and the only unit operated by a municipality, it serves as a mobile headquarters and used for a variety of events like tactical operations, large public gatherings, and joint ventures. The mobile command unit is a powerful tool. Another tool at the department's disposal is a seasonal bike team.
What the bike team does, they provide EMS at big events like the folk festival, large gatherings, anywhere it's going to be limited access for a regular ambulance to get into. What we can do on a bike is get to the scene a lot quicker than by foot, and we have all the equipment with us. We can cover a large area. And a lot of the times it's just riding by and letting people know that we're there for them. But when there is a call, we can get to the patient a lot quicker.
The Bangor Fire Department is deeply involved in the community. Outside of work, firefighters volunteer their time to a number of great causes, like the Race for the Cure and the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
The Susan B. Coleman Race for the Cure, it's always really nice to be down there and to be a part of them. It's really important to them for us to be there. Some years we have given out roses or scarves. I know personally, I really enjoyed that.
We do Toys for Tots every year. We raise money and go shopping. That's always a lot of fun.
Part of the community effort is educating children on prevention and awareness of fire safety.
You've been to a fire station before? We're spending time with them in a literacy program. We're piloting a program at one of the elementary schools. The earlier we get to children and ingrain in them the importance of fire education and smoke detectors in the home, and the reason we do that is because it saves lives.
The firefighters spend a great deal of time together, working 24-hour shifts, sharing meals, and completing station tasks together. The men and women of the Bangor Fire Department are not just co-workers, they are family.
Some guys have been here, close to 20 years, and they've seen a lot and done a lot, so when you go out in the field with them, they've always kind of got your back.
It's a brotherhood, come real close to everybody we work with, because we depend on each other's lives.
That bond was evident when a tragedy hit close to home.
Call of my career, call of my lifetime will be when our captain arrested going to a call.
But fortunately, I was on duty. I was with the people that I needed to be with. Even though my heart stopped and I was clinically dead, they were able to resuscitate me and bring me back. I wouldn't be here today if they weren't there and able to help me the way they did.
If I got done tomorrow, I'd be fulfilled just with that one call that we were able to make that difference.
Firefighting is a public service, a dedication to protection of life. To these firefighters, it means more than just a paycheck.
Not like it's your job, it's something you actually care about.
Trust is everything in this job.
This is more like a family.
I think I've always had it in my blood and always wanted to do it.
There's always an opportunity for us to grow as a person and as a firefighter.
I like being able to go home knowing that I've made a contribution.
And you can see the difference you make. It's immediate gratification, and it's gratification that stays with you a lifetime.